Once upon a time, in the beautiful historic city of Kyoto, Japan, more famous for its temples, cherry blossoms, and Instagrammable Zen gardens, a boy named Yutaka Takei was born on March 15, 1969. This was no ordinary baby. While other babies were busy crying or chewing on their feet, baby Yutaka was probably sizing up the delivery room as a racetrack and plotting his first inside pass. Born to Kunihiko and Yoko Takei, Yutaka came into a family where horse racing wasn't just a weekend hobby. It was practically religion. His father, Kunihiko Takei, known as the Wizard of the Turf, was a legendary jockey himself. It's widely believed that Kunihiko didn't teach his son how to ride a bicycle. He gave him reins and a thoroughbred instead. From the beginning, it was clear Yutaka wasn't just following in his father's hoofprints, he was galloping past them. The stars had aligned. Kyoto had birthed its racing messiah, and Japanese horse racing would never be the same. Let's get straight to the point. Yutaka Takei's rookie year in 1987 was not just good for a newcomer. It was like finding out your office intern just solved climate change during their lunch break. Most jockeys need a year or two to get their bearings, learn the ropes, or at least figure out how not to get thrown off a 1,200-pound rocket with hooves. But not Takei. In his debut year, he became the first rookie to ride 69 winners in a single season. The following year? Oh, just the youngest jockey ever to hit 100 wins and take home a Grade 1 race. No big deal. By 1990, he wasn't just the young guy with potential. No, he was officially the guy. The Japan Racing Association, JRA, crowned him their champion jockey, a title he would wear like a perfectly fitted racing helmet from 1990 to 1999, only skipping 1991, maybe to let others have a turn, or maybe because he was filming a commercial with an anime robot. Who knows? In 2005, Takei partnered with a majestic steed named Deep Impact, a horse so good that opponents probably checked its hooves for rocket boosters. Together, they accomplished what only one other horse had done before: win the Japanese Triple Crown, Satsuki Sho, Tokyo Yushun, Kikuka Sho, while remaining undefeated. Let me say that again, in case you were distracted by the thought of a horse in sunglasses, undefeated, Triple Crown, with a jockey who probably hadn't lost an argument since kindergarten. That same year, Takei did something that will forever boggle the minds of racing historians and overachieving parents everywhere. He rode 212 winners in 1 year. That's more wins than most jockeys get in a lifetime. By this point, Takei wasn't just a champion jockey. He was the Leonardo da Vinci of the racetrack, if Da Vinci had also done cameos in anime shows. It's one thing to dominate in your home country. But Takei wasn't content being just Japan's pride and joy. No, he went global like a horse-powered James Bond with a very short saddle and a taste for turf. Yutaka Takei has won races in at least 8 countries, including Australia, France, Germany, Hong Kong, South Korea, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, United States. Among his international conquests are prestigious Group 1 races, like the Prix d'Ispahan in France, very fancy, lots of berets. The Hong Kong Cup, probably celebrated with dim sum. The July Cup in England, sipped tea with the Queen after, Dubai duty-free steaks, rumored to have gotten an airport lounge named after him, unconfirmed. This man didn't just travel, he won everywhere. He probably even raced a camel once, just to check it off the bucket list. Now, if there's a race that truly defines a jockey's greatness in Japan, it's the Japan Cup, a premier international turf event held in Tokyo that brings out the best of the best. Taka has won it 5 times. Let me be clear, that's a record. Not shared, not tied, just his. 5 wins in the Japan Cup is like winning 5 Oscars, 5 Super Bowls, and 5 sushi-eating contests, all while on horseback. While other jockeys dream of winning at once, Takei's closet probably has a hole shelf-labeled Japan Cup Trophies 1999 to 2010. Most athletes stick to sports. But Take? No way. He galloped straight into pop culture. He has appeared in television commercials, talk shows, and even anime. Yes, anime. Notably, he did a promo with none other than Neon Genesis Evangelion, which is kind of like if Tom Brady teamed up with Pokemon to sell footballs. Then came Uma Musume Pretty Derby, an anime where horse girls train to become racing idols. If that sounds confusing, don't worry. It is. But what matters is that Take made a cameo appearance as himself. Let's pause and appreciate that. A real-life jockey played a version of himself in an anime about horse girl pop idols. If that doesn't make him a legend, I don't know what does. Yutaka Take isn't just a one-man dynasty. His whole family has horse racing in their veins. His father, as mentioned earlier, was known as the Wizard of the Turf, which sounds like a character from Lord of the Rings, but with more leather boots. His brother Koshiro also became a jockey before switching to training. The entire Take clan could practically run a racing syndicate from the dinner table. And yes, he has a personal life too. In 1995, Take married Ryoko Sano, a former Tarento. That's Japanese for a celebrity who's good at being charming, hosting shows, and generally being on TV without ever looking sweaty. Together, they've formed a kind of horse racing power couple, the Beyoncés and Jay-Z's of Japanese racing, if you will. You know you've made it when your trophy cabinet needs its own room, possibly a structurally reinforced one. Among Take's numerous awards, perhaps the most prestigious came in 2017 when he received the Longines and IFSHE International Award of Merit. This award isn't handed out to just anyone. You don't get it for showing up on time or petting a horse. Gently. No, this one's for a lifetime of excellence in the sport of kings, and Take was the first jockey to ever receive it. That's like being the first astronaut knighted by the Queen. Not bad for a kid from Kyoto. Let's talk numbers. As of 2025, Yutaka Take's career earnings exceed $970 million. That's 970 million US dollars. Or in Japanese yen, that's a number so big you'd need scientific notation to write it. To put that in perspective, that's more than the GDP of some small countries. That's enough to buy 80 Bugattis and a small island. That's more than Taylor Swift made on her last 3 tours, probably. He is officially and unequivocally the richest jockey of all time. And unlike some sports where size, brute force, or wearing shoulder pads matter, Take did it all weighing 50 kilos, 110 pounds, riding at 60 kilometers per hour, and somehow managing to keep his hair looking immaculate the whole time. So what is Yutaka Take's legacy? Is he just the guy with the money, the anime cameos, the 4,500 wins, and the supernatural ability to make horses run faster? Well, yes. But he's also so much more. Take represents the golden standard of excellence in horse racing, not just for Japan, but for the world. He's inspired a generation of jockeys, trained some of the best young talent, and shown that fame doesn't have to come at the cost of humility or humor. Did we mention he starred in a commercial dressed as a talking horse? He's living proof that even in a sport dominated by tradition and old-school customs, there's room for evolution and a little bit of ridiculous fun along the way. Yutaka Take is not just a jockey. He is a cultural phenomenon, a master of the reins and a human embodiment of excellence on horseback. He has dominated not just the turf, but also television, fashion magazines, racing boardrooms, and fanboy subreddits. He has the wealth of a tech mogul, the stamina of a marathoner, the flair of a pop star, and the humility of someone who still probably brushes his own horse. He is, in short, a living legend. And to anyone reading this, wondering what makes a man ride thousands of horses, win nearly $1 billion, and still find time to guest star in an anime, just remember, he's Yutaka Take, the richest jockey of all time, and probably the coolest one too.